which I love. Do another inverted pass here, and let's see if we can get it even lower. Just a little bit of forward pressure on the stick. Again, I'm at about half throttle, little bit of power when you need the elevator. Look at that, lovely. And it punches out of it amazingly. Pull up and it keeps going. We'll come around. I'm going to put the full flaps on. Hello and welcome to Motion RC. Stuart here at Motion RC Europe, again down at the Hofdorf Model Flying Club, just down the road from our warehouse. Now today I'm going to give you a flight review on the TechOne Air Titan. This is 1600mm span, it's around 63 inches, and it's an all-round sports model. It's a lot of fun, and this one's a little worse for wear just because I've been enjoying it so much. Now I've been flying for many years, and I typically fly more scale stuff. But what the Air Titan allows me to do is just really explore aerobatic flying. It's very good for that, and we'll get into that in the video. What it's also good for is a secondary trainer. It's very stable, it can fly very slowly, and it handles very well. Whether you're on high rates or low rates, high rates particularly for the aerobatic stuff, or low rates just for putting around the sky with your secondary model, L39 going off in the background there, very nice. It's a good all-rounder. In fact, it's better than good, it's excellent. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this. It is a little worse for wear, that's because I'm having so much fun with it. So as I said, the spec is 1600mm, so it's a nice size, got good presence. It's relatively light, which you'd expect from a foamy, which is a plus, especially in the aerobatic sense. It runs on, if we turn it over here, let's have a look, let's put that down. Tom, how's that looking? If you come up to the top here, now there's a little sprung-loaded latch there, which is great for the battery hatch, and I've got a 4000 milliamp hour Admiral battery in there, and that works exceptionally well. In terms of CG, you just plonk that battery right in, and well, away you go. Just put the hatch on there we go, good to go. Servos, it's got 16 9-gram servos throughout, so it goes together very easily. You just have to screw on the tail, screw the wing together, screw the undercarriage on, and it's just a great all-rounder, and that's what I really want to stress. Also, what I want to stress, a few other things. First of all, just how well it flies in strong winds. You'll see later on in this video us flying this on another day in extremely strong winds, and it's also a lot of fun there for the slightly more experienced pilot. So we're going to take it up. I'll show it flying slow and how it handles as a good secondary model. It's nice and stable, as I said, and then I'm just going to throw it around and have some fun with it, because it really helps you polish your aerobatic skills. If you're not an accomplished aerobatic pilot like me, I'm not really that kind of pilot, but it's great for honing those skills. So I'm going to stop talking about it on the ground. We're going to get it up in the air. We've got the run cam on board, so you get a little bit of the in-flight footage and perspective as well, and we'll just wait for that L39 to come down, and then we'll do the flight. Okay. Okay, so we are rolling, good to go, cameras are all rolling. Again, I'm going to take off and show it just as a gentle secondary model. It's a good introductory to aerobatic aeroplane, and then I'm going to open it up and mix it up a bit with some aerobatics, about as good as I can get them, but we'll see how good they are. Right, without further ado, let's take off. Taking off, no flaps on this one. I'll do a landing and a takeoff with flaps as well on the next pass. So here we go. Speed in a little bit of up, you've got to watch the rudder, it's a little sensitive, and it climbs away very easily. A little bit of trim needed there, good on that. Now I'm at about half throttle now. Tom, how's that looking on camera?
Yeah, it's good.
Good. And relatively no trim, that's it, flying hands off right there. I've got someone else in the pattern, so I'm going to come around below that aircraft. I like to use a little bit of rudder in the turn, but I try to do that with every model. It's just a good habit to get into. Although to be fair, it doesn't really need it. Now this is at a third throttle and no flaps. It's just cruising by nicely. Nice and gentle in the turn. There we go. Very smooth. Now also the wind, it's probably about 10 or 15 kilometers an hour now. It's pretty steady. Now I'm going to bring it round and put the flaps on. It jumps up a little bit, or pushes up a little bit with the flaps on, and we'll do a landing with mid flaps. Just easing it in. Watch the wing in the wind, the crosswind, I'm trying to say. A little bit of a bounce, but it's got a nice wide stance undercarriage, as you can see there. So it's very, very good on grass strips, even if it's a bit bumpy. And it handles so well. So now let's do a full flap takeoff. It's got quite a bit of power. It's not necessarily fast, but it's got a good amount of torque for this type of aircraft. And you'll see just how short the takeoff is with full flaps. Taking off. There we go. That's only like a foot or so. Now let's do some mild aerobatics. That's on low rate, you see there. Tom, I think that came out okay?
Yep.
All right. And we'll bring it around and we'll just do some basic aerobatics to start with. So I'm going to bring it in, do a loop, just pull up, plenty of power, cut off the power a bit at the top, keep pulling up on the elevator, exits nicely. We'll do mid-rate roll now. That's mid, that's my mid by the way. So of course, once you've got a bit of experience with setting up models, you can move those servo horns and those push rods and get a little more or a little less throw as you wish. Now I'm going to do a high rate roll. That's to the right and that's to the left. So that's pretty reasonable. Take it up and do a stall turn and then kick the rudder in, down, and then I'm going to roll out of that one. That's on low rate again. And see how easily it just falls out of that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for what we would call mild aerobatics. Let's start off with some inverted flying. So I'm going to roll it over. It doesn't need much in the way of down elevator, opposite elevator to get the nose nice and level when it's an inverted. What I really like about this Air Titan is just how slow you can fly it inverted. And when I'm inverted, I like to be as slow as possible simply because things happen not as quickly as they would do if I was going fast. But look at that, super stable. That's on about a half throttle there. I'm going to roll over there. Now I'm just going to come up here. That's going to keep climbing. I'm going to turn off my timer. I've actually got that set on an old model memory. It's only at 5 minutes. You can get a good 8 to 10 minutes on this model on that 4,000 milliamp hour, which I love. Do another inverted pass here, and let's see if we can get it even lower. Just a little bit of forward pressure on the stick. Again, I'm at about half throttle, little bit of power when you need the elevator. Look at that, lovely. And it punches out of it amazingly. Pull up and it keeps going. We'll come around. I'm going to put the full flaps on to help me pull out of that, just because it's so fun. All right, now we're going to mix it up a bit. What should we do first, Tom? Should we do knife edge? Knife edge, okay. Now I've been practicing these. Like I said, it's a great model for practicing on. So it doesn't need a lot of coupling, nor does it need a lot of power. So I tend to enter with power, and then I'm reducing power. Right now, I'm in knife edge, but I'm at about half throttle. And if I need more, if I need more altitude, then I just give it a bit more throttle to get a bit more authority on the rudder. Because of course in knife edge, your rudder becomes your elevator. How's that looking, Tom?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, let's see if we can put it a little there. Wow. Okay, so as you saw there, it's a good practice machine. We'll do that again, and it came out of that rather nicely. So obviously I need a bit more power going into that. We'll get into it again. I'm going to come by and go into knife edge. There we go. So this is exactly what I'm on about. If you want to practice your aerobatics, the Air Titan is perfect for it. Let's get a little more rudder and throttle as I come into that. There we go. Elevator becomes the rudder.
Super.
Beautiful, that's better. Really, really nice. Let's see if I can keep that going round. And I've been able to do knife edge circuits with this. Get a bit more power going into it, a bit of elevator to get it away from the camera. There we go. Super, super job. Really, really nice. Then just come out of it. Now, whilst we're going up, now you can just get silly. I'm going to go into full rates and just be silly with the sticks. I can't even describe what I'm doing there. I'm essentially stick banging, and then I just center the sticks, and it's a lot of fun. Let's try that again. Okay. Tom, what would you call that? Just silliness.
Yeah.
Silliness. That's the great thing about the Air Titan. It will let you be silly. Just make sure you got enough altitude to come out of this stuff. There we go. I was just mashing the sticks all over the place. Try that again. And opposite now. And then I'm back into low rates, full flaps now, just to slow me down and pick my nose up because I was a little low there. And there she is. Look. Just another low and slow pass. This is full flaps for me now. Need to keep on the power a bit. It is quite lightly loaded, so you need to watch that wing in the wind. And now it punches out of it beautifully. I'll do a stall turn here, and down she comes. One other thing I want to try now. Again, I am not an accomplished aerobatic pilot, but I believe this has got enough power for some prop hanging. So I'm going to go into mid rates on the elevator, ailerons and rudder, and see what we can do. Okay, so well, it's got the power, but I just don't have the skills. So more accomplished pilots will definitely be able to get it to prop hang. And someone's coming into land. There you go, I see him. There's an apprentice coming in. And we're going to try something else that I was able to do many years ago with a nitro plane, and that is rolling circles. So you just basically, you keep rolling, and then as you go upside down, Tom, how's that looking?
It's good. I lost it now.
Okay, well, I'll come back around and do it again. Yeah, rolling circles. If this is something you guys and girls haven't tried, do give it a go, and definitely try it with the Air Titan, because it really does it well. So I'm rolling, and then as my nose goes up and down, I'm pushing the opposite direction. So up, down, up. Now, I've got to get it to come around. Oh, no, lost it. Now, I was doing this, annoyingly, I was doing this very well earlier on. I think I've got to get my timing right. Let's try that again. All right, so up, down. There you go, you just got to push more. Okay, there we go. How's that, Tom? You
yeah, that's good.
Let's see if I can do a full circuit. And down and up, and
good
down
job.
and up, and down and up, and down and up, and down and up. Now I'm doing full left roll here, and then you just got to time your elevator input for when the wing goes horizontal, whether you're up or down. So down, oh no, came out of it. Right, and there we go. So, see what I mean? It's great for practicing on. And that's why I love this thing so much. Do another stall turn there, just gives a lot of fun. It's got bags of power, and kick the rudder in. Beautiful. I think that about summarizes it now. Let's do, I feel like I want to do a few more rolls.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left, okay.
Card's full.
Card's full, 2 minutes. All right, coming into land then. The camera tells me it's time to land. But you can see what I mean. It's very steady, very stable. And not only is it a good secondary model for those people just learning their sticks. There we go, a little bit of a bounce there. There we go, but she takes it. Yeah, it's a great secondary model. It's high wing, which is nice, but it's got a lot of aerobatic potential. It's super stable too. Put the safety switch on, and it's very tough. I will stress this point again though. If you've been flying for many years and you're just looking for a good hack down at the field, absolutely check out the Air Titan. Great size, transports really easily, and as you can see, you can really have fun exploring the aerobatic potential of both the aircraft and your own skill sets. I'm going to keep flying this, I'm going to keep honing my skills, because for me, that's what the Air Titan's really about. Now, in terms of what else we got in this video, there is an air towing section coming up with a Lippisch P15, because it has got a little tow mechanism on the back there, and also that very extreme wind flying, which is a lot of fun. So don't be grounded when it's very windy, because the Air Titan will take it. That's it for now for this section. We'll see you in the next bit, and thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the next part of the video, and ta-ta!